we have Jennifer, who will be playing the cello.
Violin.
Oh, violin, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Opposite. And then Oliver. And Oliver is actually Jennifer's son, and he's playing the cello. And then she's going to tell you anything else, and then she'll also allow questions at the end if you guys have any questions.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
Thank you. Let's give them a round of applause.
Thank you so much for having us. We are so excited to be, playing for people because right now this doesn't happen very often, right? So we're so happy for the invitation. Amy, thank you for extending the invitation to us. I teach Amy's children music lessons, and I see several other people here that I used to teach music lessons to a long time ago. I've been teaching for 35 years, violin and piano. Oliver has taught a few cello lessons here and there over the years. We understand, we can go ahead and have a seat, but we understand you've been studying some composers, and so we'd like to play some music from those specific composers that you have been studying about, and then we'll add in some surprises, okay? Okay. So we're going to quickly tune up our instruments just very quickly. First piece we're going to play is by Debussy. He's the French composer, and it's called Girl with the Flaxen Hair. Flaxen means like light brown hair, okay? All right. It's called Gollywog's Cakewalk. And Gollywog sounds sort of like pollywog. And this is a very fun piece also by Claude Debussy. And it's a piece that he wrote for his daughter because he wanted to give her something fun to listen to, okay?
I think it was a birthday present too.
Oh, birthday present?
Birthday present.
Fun. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and play this for you, and we hope you like it.
Just regular birthday.
Did that make you think of a little frog jumping, little ribbit, ribbit, ribbit? Yeah, so we love that.
I'm just singing in my mind.
Oh yeah, that's great. That's really great. Maybe you'll be a composer and write some fun music like that someday. Okay. Oh, and the next piece we're going to play is by Stravinsky, and it's the overture from Pulcinella. And here we go. I always had questions. So I don't like to wait for questions till the very end because sometimes it's hard to hold a question in. So we have the ability to take one question now, so if somebody can do a question. Yes?
Do you practice every day?
We try to, but
Yeah.
sometimes we're busy playing concerts or recording sessions usually. During the
When I-
pandemic, it's been a little bit,
When we first started, we played every day. I would say at least every day.
yeah.
And we practiced, and then sometimes we would practice and then have a rehearsal in the evening playing other music.
Right.
And then we have concerts on the weekends or, different things we play. But we try to play almost
Yeah.
every day. And now we've gotten to the point after this long that we don't quite need to practice, but we enjoy practicing. So
Right.
we do it on our own time, not because we need to, but because we like to.
Yeah. Yes?
I have a little piano at my house, and our next door neighbor has a double bass.
Oh, nice. Do you get to
Yes,
hear them
we get- we
practicing?
get together.
Our grandpa has
Okay, hold on. We'll just raise our hands one at a time. So you were waiting? Yes?
I'm really interested in the violin.
Yeah? That's great. So, talk
Play
to your
the
parents.
piano.
Yeah, talk to your parents about playing lessons, having lessons and things like that. That's great. All right, we're going to go on and then we'll come back to some more questions in a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Okay, we're going to play some more, some Tchaikovsky now. And this is music that you usually hear at Christmas time from the Nutcracker. So if any of you, have any of you been to the Long Beach Convention Center to see the Nutcracker sometimes? Yeah? If you look down in the pit, I'm playing violin in there. So maybe this year we'll be back, who knows? Everything's up in the air, but anyway, next time if you go to a production and you see, you hear music, look down into the pit and you can see all the musicians playing for the show that you see on the stage, okay? All right, we're gonna go ahead and play March from the Nutcracker. Nutcracker, and it's Dance from the Sugar Plum Fairy. And so I thought we would play this because it's really kind of fun for kids.
Do we have any dancers in the audience? No little ballerinas or anything like that?
Or male dancers? Okay.
They're hiding.
They're hiding.
Yeah. Did you raise your hand as a dancer?
Well, this is a good one to think about point shoes.
Yeah.
Think about point shoes and going like this.
So far we played Debussy, then we played Stravinsky, and then we played Tchaikovsky. Okay, so we sort of checked all those boxes. So, oh my gosh, so sorry. Just 1 second. I have, sorry.
We have some Zoom musicians
I have
watching.
some of my Zoom students are watching. I have an adult student, and she's a senior citizen who's watching, and she's decided to practice her skill right now. But I'm glad she's motivated, so there we go. Always look on the bright side, right? So we thought we would play some Beatles for you, okay? This is a group that your mom and pop really like. You might like it. And this is a song that doesn't get played too much, but I like it because it has a really fun cello line. So it's called Paperback Writer. And can you just start the first part by yourself just so they can hear your voice?
The rhythm section?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah.
And this is Oliver on cello.
So here's the rhythm section.
Okay, so it's a little bit
That's what
like
you
that.
get, right?
Okay. What note is it? Or- Okay, I am 56 years old, and I started when I was this many, 3. So 53 years I've been playing. Yeah. And I also play piano. I teach violin and piano lessons too. So for 35 years I've been teaching. All ages from 4 to 74.
I think 4 is when she's taught me violin.
Yeah.
Violin piano at 4, and then when I was 10 years old, I switched to cello, and I never went back. So that's 18 years now I've been playing cello.
But if I hand him a violin, he can figure it out. You know, he can play. But it's interesting because on violin, the low strings are on the bottom, and then it gets higher, like this, and his are the
Mine are the
opposite.
So it's an opposite angle.
Right. So sometimes I go to try to play that, and I'm trying to play a melody, and it
You
comes
know
out
the
all
thing where you have to rub your stomach and pat your head? That type of thing? It's kind of like one of those.
It is like that.
Yeah.
How about somebody else in the back? Any other questions in the back? In the pink jacket? In the pink jacket, yes? You really like the music? I'm so glad. So does it make you happy? Good. So we play all different kinds of music for different occasions. We play music for sometimes happy occasions, sometimes sad occasions. Like if somebody, to pay tribute to somebody, like maybe somebody passed away, but you really want to remember them in a very nice way. We'll sometimes be called to play very beautiful music for them and to remember them. And then sometimes when people are getting married, we play happy music for that. Birthday parties, all different kinds of things. So music is really amazing because you don't even speak English to play music. You know, you can speak Italian or Bulgarian or, Portuguese or Chinese or Japanese or anything. And so it sort of joins everyone together, no matter where you're from, your nationality, how you were raised, what kind of people you usually hang out with. It's all above all of that. So it's kind of cool. It brings us all together. So I'm really glad that you made that comment. That makes you happy. And so we're going to consider you all our friends, and we're going to play another Beatles song for you that's called With a Little Help from My Friends. And I'd like to dedicate this to Amy, wherever she is in the back, because she's the one who recommended us for this, and we really appreciate it. So we're so happy to be able to play today. So this is With a Little Help from My Friends from the Beatles. Back to you, okay? Yes, you?
Grandma and Grandpa have an organ and a piano.
Oh, really? Have you ever played it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Which one do you like better, the organ or the piano?
The piano.
Oh, yeah? You know, the organ you play with your hands, but you also play with your feet. Your left foot and right foot move, and they play the pedals, sort of like the notes on the piano. Like if you were going to play on the piano and you would go like by half steps, if you know that. Dun, 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 dun. Your toes would go bum, 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 bum. Pretty fun. My grandfather was a very famous organist in the United States. He played at Blessed Sacrament Catholic Church in Hollywood on Sunset Boulevard. And in the foyer, there's a bust of him, which means a bronze statue of one's face in the foyer. And he played there for 35 years. So, and apparently he used to play so loud on the organ that the windows would rattle. So it's pretty funny. Yes, you in the yellow?
You're amazing musician.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. And how about the person behind you had a question? Yes? Do you have a question? Say it again.
How long are you gonna play?
How long are we going to play? For about 7 or 8 more minutes? Yeah. And then, yes?
The two Nutcracker songs sounded the same.
Oh, interesting. Well, probably because it's the same composer and also two pieces, two sections of one really big piece. So that's good that you picked up on that. They were kind of similar, weren't they? Yeah. Yes?
I heard the Nutcracker.
You what? You heard the Nutcracker?
I heard the start of it.
Yeah, that's so great.
I
Well,
watched
and
the
you-
movie, but
Yeah, I was just going to say you could watch the movie. So yeah, you must
but
have
I
been right.
haven't watched it.
Any, yes,
I
question?
have a question. Does it hurt from playing for so long with your feet?
Interesting. Sometimes the parts of me that hurt are like my neck or my back. Usually this doesn't hurt because I've been doing it for so long. Right now during the pandemic, it's interesting because our endurance is not what it normally is.
Yeah,
because
our stamina is a lot lower because we don't play as often.
Yeah.
so we're trying to just play and play and play wherever we can, because practicing on our own for us is a different animal than playing with even the two of us, or we have a trio or a quartet, and sometimes we have a little chamber orchestra. And during the pandemic, I created a business called LA Curbside Entertainment. I have some cards and flyers on that table right there. And if you want to pick one of those up, and Amy knows how to get in touch with me too. But that's a business where we actually play on people's front porches, front lawns, driveways, cul-de-sacs. And so you can hire any, stand-up comedian, family friendly, dancers. They can do a little dance routine and they bring their own music and everything right on your front lawn. And then we play concerts. And so we have a concert this Saturday night in Pasadena from 6 to 7 celebrating Earth Day. And so we're going to play some really, really fun pieces for that. So, hi, Sam, I know you. My little house dude. Did you have a question?
I've watched the Nutcracker movie.
You have watched it? Yeah. It's a really special concert and special performance. We're going to play a movie tune for you, okay? And have you seen the movie WALL-E?
Yeah.
WALL-E?
Yeah.
Okay, so
WALL-E, Sam.
speaking of Earth Day coming up, I figured we would play this because
No,
WALL-E is the guy who's always picking up the trash and trying to clean up, right? So he's trying to pick up trash, put it in the right place, consolidate, and he has this little tune that he likes to hum, okay? And so if you haven't heard it in a while, maybe when we play it, you go, oh yeah, okay. It's called Put On Your Sunday Clothes, and it's originally from a musical called Hello, Dolly, okay? And then they used it in the movie because they thought it was cool.
Yeah, okay, so I have a question for you guys. So, we have two instruments of the string family here, right? With the violin and the cello. But there's two more. Does anyone know what they are?
Guitar and ukulele.
Closer, closer.
Those-
I see you with your hand up.
The viola and the double bass, right?
Yes, viola and the double bass. So, those are similar to ours in different ways. So the viola has the same body style as this, except it's a little bit bigger, right? Okay, well this is obviously much bigger. But the viola is in between these, so it has the same strings that I do, but it plays the way that a violin does. And the string bass, the double bass, which is much bigger than mine, has the same strings as the violin, but also plays kind of like the cello, but more standing up because theirs is a little bit too big. So that's the full string family, and then you do have guitar and ukulele and those types of things too, on top of that. But those are the
Banjo.
four main starters of the string family. So you passed. Said it in the back.
Yeah. Any other questions? What do you have?
Yeah, do you guys have any
Yes.
What
questions?
kind of music do you guys, is it digital or?
Oh, no, we're playing off regular sheet music.
Yeah.
You don't ever.
Yeah, so we just have-
Because we have our music very carefully laid out, so that we don't have to do the
Yeah.
thing.
But we do have friends that play off of iPads and have everything downloaded, and they even make little foot pedals so you can change them while you're playing stuff, which is
Ah.
nice for outdoor stuff when it's really
Yeah.
windy.
Right.
So you don't have to have like a million clips on your
Yeah.
music. So
I haven't made that gap because I'm sort of old school. Yeah, I have the paper date book and stuff like that.
yeah, number two.
Actually, we both do.
She's a number 2 penciler.
Yeah, totally, totally.
I think.
Anything else?
Yeah. Any other questions?
Do you guys, you listen to movies, right? And you watch TV and you play video games.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a given. So, you know what you hear in the background, all that music. Some of it's done by keyboard or synthesizer, which is sort of makes like fake string sound, fake real instrument sounds, which is okay. But all of that is people playing and creating that. So when you hear that, I want you to appreciate what you're listening. So I know you're trying to get the guy to jump over the thing and do the thing and the girl to run over this way and stuff like that. But try to listen to the music, okay? And sometimes you might want to put on your video game and just listen to it without playing it, because the music is really incredible. And same with movies. Like say you're watching a scary movie and you turn off the music, you put mute, and then it's almost like funny. It's like, there's nobody around that corner, come on, you know? It just makes it kind of funny, you know? Or if you're watching a happy movie or kind of an adventure movie and you turn off the sound, same thing. It's kind of like, it loses a lot of its meaning. So I want you to think about maybe listening to the classical music station in your car, 91.5 KUSC, and listening to different kinds of music than you're used to, okay? Just to expand.
I'll do one movie example of where they use the cello solo, and you guys all probably know the movie.
Yeah.
Does anyone know that movie? It is Pirates of the
Yes.
Caribbean.
Pirates.
Another great score. So yeah,
Yeah.
she's right. With lots of movies, the score, the music can really make the movie entertaining and scary and have emotion. Without the music, a lot of the emotion is lost. You can be looking at a beautiful scenery and all these different things, but when it's quiet, it's just kind of boring in a way.
And that's what we do for a living. So we play on recording sessions, we play on movie soundtracks and things like that. So we enjoy that because there is no rehearsal time. You show up and they put the music on your music stand and
It's
you're
like a
looking
pop
at it
quiz every single time.
every single time. And then the red light goes on and you have to play it. And you have to not make a mistake. So if you do, you very quickly figure out what you did and you don't do it again. So, but it's very stressful, but it's a really awesome kind of stress because it makes us feel really challenged. And we have to work very hard for that.
And
So,
it's very satisfying when you get
It
it
is.
done. It sounds so good.
and then you see the movie and you're like, yeah, I was part of that, so it's kind of fun. We hope that we have brought you a very nice taste of the music that you've been studying, and we've added some things along the way to make it even more enjoyable, and we really appreciate you having us here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That was so amazing.
Thank you.
Wasn't it awesome to see live performers?
Do you play music like that goes like this?
Okay, you guys. questions, you guys can talk to Jennifer or
We'll
Oliver.
just be putting away our instruments
Okay.
over here, but you can come up and talk to us. Maybe just keep kind of far. We're trying not to put on our masks, so if we just kind of keep a distance and, you know, we all wash our hands and sanitize, I think that's okay. We're okay with that.
Perfect.
So,
Thank
yeah.
you.
And thanks for just being so respectful and everything and being such a good audience. I know it's hard to be quiet sometimes. You did such a good job.
Thank you. Great. Thank you. Okay, you guys, I need you to listen. Sit down in your chairs, okay? So if you guys, we're gonna have our potluck. So parents are gonna probably be putting food together if they haven't already done so. So right now, this is what I need you guys to do. I need you guys to take the chairs that you're sitting in, and then, okay, but listen, sit down. You need to listen to the whole instructions. You're going to walk the chairs, and you're gonna put about 7 to 8 chairs around each table, okay? And there might be a few left